Hello everyone and welcome to the pregame for Mother of War versus Agony. This is the battle for 14th. Mother of War currently sitting in 28th. Agony currently sitting in 14th. How it works is whoever wins goes to the spot and the losing team drops down by 1. So if Mother of War wins, Agony goes to 15th, and if Agony wins, Mother of War stays at 28th. Alright, Mother of War's lineup for tonight. We have Lockdown Loaded, Saya, Gaz, Koala, and Beam. And for Agony, we have Bariki, Dark Winter, Giza, Clarence, and Noodles. And Dark Winter is their in-game leader. Hold on, we just have a little bit of issues with Moss. So the map tonight will be on Clubhouse. So Clubhouse is quite an old map. It is been around since the very beginning of the game. It has 4 bomb sites. It has cash room and CCTV room, bedroom and gym, which are both upstairs. It has the bar and stock room, which is on the ground floor, and it has the armory and church in the basement. There is... the upstairs holds are pretty bad due to having a lot of flanks to them. The floor is able to be blown out for a couple of places, and it does have roof hatches, 1 to each base. I would be very surprised if we saw either of these 2 sites. The basement is by far the best site. It has 3 natural access points. It has the blue tunnel, the construction tunnel, and the main stairs. Limited destructible roofing with soft walls and a lot of good rotate holes. There are 3 hatches into this site, though, which will always get opened from Habana. So Habana is absolutely mandatory on the attacking team. Which has actually seen this map fall out of favour a little bit quite often, as there is no way to guarantee that those hatches will not be open every single round, which just makes more access points. This bomb site is big. It covers the whole bottom floor, it covers the whole basement, so most of the time you do need to do a 5-man hold for this site. Anything more than 1 roamer can actually be quite detrimental, especially if they drone it out and realise and do a very quick push onto the bomb sites, take it by force, plant, and then just really put the onus on the defensive team to get aggressive again. The roamers are quite easy to flush out because this map is quite linear. You can start from 2 outsides and work your way into the center and then just downstairs. So it makes it quite easy to flush the drones out, and we go from there. Bar and Stockroom is the second site that we'll see tonight, although not nearly as good as the downstairs hold. It is still a decent hold. The biggest problem with this site is that it is very easy to take. With 2 viable pushes, we have the Stockroom and we have the Stockroom push and the Strip Club push. There is a ton of windows and entrances into the ground floor, as it covers, again, the whole of the ground floor. There's a lot of doors and soft walls into the side as well. This is the most horizontal of the 4 sites on this map, and again, it suffers from the fact that it is a very big site, as I just said. Quite often, all 5 players are needed to defend it, and we will see, and they will range from sitting in Strip Club all the way to the other side of the map, sitting in Garage. Smoke and Monty are absolutely necessary for this site, so we will see if we... so we'll definitely see those 2 ops when we go for this site. Mother of War themselves are a new team to CG and have played in a single ESL. They came 3rd and 4th in the first ESL tournament they played, and they ended up losing to Pandora, who is now Vizard 6-5 in the semi-finals. This was a very close match. This is their first CG match, and the community is expecting big things from them. They have a very solid lineup, although with Cobalt being ineligible to play tonight, they will miss some of their great fragging talent. Agony are also a new team to CG and the competitive scene in general. They're currently sitting in 14th, and they've picked up 2 technical wins. One over Surreal Team 2, which doesn't exist anymore, and in Enra, both who didn't accept the matches. So this is their first competitive match that they'll be playing tonight as well, and the first in the competitive scene entirely. So we'll have to see how they handle that pressure, as they've never been tested before. As far as I'm aware, all players are new to the competitive match. New to the competitive scene, sorry. So with a fairly decent lineup, with most of their players being around mid-plat, I expect them to put quite a bit of a fight up to Mother of War. Ultimately, my final prediction for this fight will be 5-2 to Mother of War. Now, moving on. Got the ready up from Mother of War. Okay, so Agony forgot to set up Moss, so they're just going to do that now, guys. Moss is the anti-cheat for the competitive scene that we use. All Cyber Gamer matches have to be played with Moss. Being new to the team, they didn't quite know about it, so they're going to go and set that up now. So we just have to wait a couple of minutes for them to set it up. You do have to start Moss before you restart the game in order for it to work properly. So they will go and do that now, and then we'll be right back. Other than that, with Mother of War, I will actually come out and say this right now and get it out of the way. I do coach Mother of War as well. I am a dedicated coach to the team, so I am expecting quite big things from them. And yes, I do know the strats that they are going to running into this game. No, I won't give it away just because we're still in the pre-game yet, and with only a 3-minute delay, don't know how long these guys are going to take. Someone might be able to get in there and snipe some of our strats off. But I do think we will be tested a little bit tonight. I expect the final score to be about a 5-2. I don't expect much more out of Agony than that, and I'll be surprised if they take us any more than 2 rounds off us. That being said, I shouldn't understate how good of a team Agony actually is for all being new to the competitive scene. Generally, players who are in mid-plat or above are generally picked up very quickly within the competitive scene. They get approached and they get asked if they want to join an already established team, and they get picked up. So it is quite rare that 5 players, such as what is Agony, can get around with not being in a team for as long as what they have just to form a team. The last time this happened, to my knowledge, was RIP, who are now Athletico. They were all diamond ranked players who just joined up straight away, and who have been playing since the start of the game. They were just a bunch of 5 friends. They joined on the ladder and they dominated. So it'll be quite interesting to see if Agony can maybe do the same as what they do. But I don't think it would be quite the same, as they were a very good team and a very good set of players. Now, just to go a bit more into depth into the clubhouse and the meta we see in general, Mirror has made this map, has made the basement hold a very different hold to what it was again. So Mirror's made quite an impact on the scene, and it will be, I do expect to see Mirror from both teams on the basement. I don't expect to see a Mirror in the bar hold though, as we move up into the second defenses, simply because you already have holes, you already have rotate holes into the stockroom from the bar anyway, and you don't want any more rotate holes. If we do see a Mirror, we will see probably both of them placed onto the strip club wall. I wouldn't be surprised to see one on an outside strip club wall and then one on the bar wall facing strip club as well. Like I said, I don't think we'll be seeing Mirror in that instance. And smoke is absolutely pivotal for the defensive team running a stockroom push, as you can just take a Monty, take a Glaz, and a third teammate. It doesn't matter who that third teammate is. And all you do is push Monty in, bait out the 3 smoke grenades, back out each time, with Glaz just sitting behind Monty taking pot shots at whoever sticks their head out. And then once all 3 smoke nades are gone, or if smoke's not even there, you literally just push Monty in, stick him to the left side wall, put someone in behind him to plant, and Glaz, as they're planting, Glaz just shoots people who tries to come and deal with them. It is absolutely disgusting how easy that push is, and with the right team, with the right teamwork, it's exceptionally hard to counter as well. A couple of claymores at the garage door and the supply closet window. And it basically stops all aggression. And then you just need someone upstairs to make sure they don't pop out of the cash room, I think it is, above it. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what ops come out on here. You can actually have quite a varied degree of ops on the basement attack. Not so much on the defense. The defensive lineup is fairly well set and standard and normal. Although the 5th operator, who is generally Bandit, can be subbed out. You'll sometimes see some castles, you'll sometimes see Valkyries, you'll sometimes see even pulses are quite common, and they'll stick into the armory and C4 people through the floor into the kitchen. You'll also see them check out construction tunnel, which usually Glaz will push down, and maybe even the main stairs you can see from the armory with the pulse scanner as well. So you do have quite a few options there to play around with. Alright, and we are ready, and we will get into this right now. Alright guys, so here we are for Mother of War versus Agony. We are on Clubhouse. And going in, it will be Team Agony on the attack first, and Mother of War, being the challenging team, has chosen to defend first. You don't see that very often, and that is a preference of Lockdown Loaded, who is the captain and the in-game leader of Mother of War. So that's very quick operator picks out of Mother of War. So we do see Smoke, Bandit, Jaeger, Valkyrie, Mirror, and on the attacking team, almost just as quickly, we see Blackbeard, Buck, Capitao, Thermite, and Twitch. So obviously they have something prepared, because they did take these operators quite quickly. With the Capitao will be interesting. We haven't seen much of a Capitao on a basement push. They obviously have something planned. And the Twitch as well is a little bit interesting as well. They are missing that Habana, so it means they can't get all the hatches here. So it means they can only get 2 hatches, because Thermite only has 2 charges, where Habana has her 3 charges. With a ranged weapon as well, except the holes don't make quite as big a difference. So as we see here, we will be seeing Lockdown Loader and Gaz head up for the roams, and a Koala reinforcing the church wall. Saya making some rotate holes straight off the bat. They are droned out, so they do know they're in stockroom. They see 2 drones downstairs at the moment. Where are the rest of them? One on the stairwell. Buck is... Where are you, Buck? Buck is dead, okay. Capitao over in the strip club now, in the bar. Is he going to run downstairs as well? Okay, so they're not sending any drones up at all. Twitch drone is looking into the construction tunnel, make sure they're not going to drone it out. So they do a 4-person spawn into the construction site, and who is not there? I do believe it is the Capitao. Capitao did spawn over in the warehouse, so he is going to push the garage or the stock room by the looks of it, which is an interesting take. So they are going to use Capitao as a roamer hunter. You generally see Ash in that play, but it does look like they are going to breach in through construction. No, maybe not. They do take out the Twitch drone. So Twitch drone is now gone. Thermite is going to explode out into the construction tunnel now. And we do have a 2-man hold here from Mother of War, as Noodles' drone does come through. That is the second Twitch drone. And Saya takes that. He does tag him for the 10 health though. And we do see a heavy drone strat out of everyone else. Looking down into the players now, we do see a very tight angle here from Saya. It does look like, is Thermite going to push first here? Or is Blackbeard. I do expect the Blackbeard to go first here. Normally you'd play Glaz down this tunnel here, just because of the smoke grenades they do set. And a frag grenade does come out, and it does take out the barbed wire. It almost rolled back out there. He probably should have held that for a bit longer, so they do take out the barbed wire, which means they do intend on pushing here. Now, the defending team do not know they aren't running a Glaz, so they do move up synchronized here. So Blackbeard takes down Locked and Loaded with a headshot straight off the bat, but he is replied back by Sayer, but Clarence does clean out Sayer as well. So the tunnel is now clear. It is now 4 on 3. With one pushing blue here as well. Capitao pushing down blue. He does switch over to his smoke grenades. And just wants to make sure he's not getting peeked before he fires out the smokes. And let's see how the team acts to all their Twitch taken down. And the smokes do come down. He has no way to get rid of that barbed wire though. He does rotate back over to his flames, but he is not going to flame it. He is instead just going to wait for the smoke to run out here. And he does push up, and he gets taken out through the smoke by Beam with a nice headshot there. Beam then takes down Clarence across the way in Dirt Tunnel. All of a sudden now it's a 2v3. Beam comes up huge there. And Buck hasn't even gotten in the building yet. Twitch down at the main stairs entrance now. Pushing him with her drone. She does see the mirror wall there. But is probably going to go around to see if she can take it out. Mirror does not see the Twitch drone. Does take down the mirror. And the Twitch drone does get taken out as well. So who's going to win this team fight here? And Mirror fires out and gets her down. Koala takes down Noodles. Noodles not even peeking there. I don't know what he was thinking. It is now all down to the Buck. He is in construction tunnel. So we will be pushing through construction tunnel here. He's got 15 seconds left, and the diffuser is right in front of him. He has to pull something. He has to pull a miracle out here. And Valkyrie does pick him out, and Gaz takes him down with a headshot. And that is round 1 to Mother of War. And a little C4 kill there from Gaz just at the end there. The attacking strat just got demolished there. It started off really well for them, but they didn't manage to push it through. Capitao needed to wait, I think, until the thermite in the construction tunnel pushed back out. Unfortunately, he didn't, and it cost him his life. Beam going aggressive on that bandit, picking him up. So, it is going to be a bar and stockroom hold first. They're doing this just simply. So, there isn't going to be a Monty push, I think. It will mean that they will have to come up with a different push other than the Monty push. So usually you see there is a little door there. You can't really see it. I'll get it right there. So there's a door there. So you'd all spawn in warehouse and just push into this door. Monty here would come down here with smoke usually sitting right there or downstairs below in the hatch. And he'd throw his smoke grenades out into the door and try and stop the Monty coming in for planting. Once all 3 smoke grenades are out, Monty would come in, just stick along the edge of this wall here under the stairs, and someone would come plant behind them. And the Glaz would be sitting just out here, peeking outside behind the Monty and just shooting whoever tries to come in that. Obviously, without a Monty in their lineup now, they won't be able to do that. But we do see Dark Winter upstairs here. Let's see if his roam can do anything. And I expect everyone else is on site. Yes, they are. And so we do see a strip club take out of Mother of War here, and they are pushing the bar window with the Blackbeard. He may want to just cool himself off a little bit, not get too ahead of himself, because he will get taken out. He does get flash, but an impact nade, but it is unsuccessful. Buck's droning out, sees that there is a dock in Clubhouse. The call will go out, and they will have to flush him out before they can take Strip Club. They do see him again. Breaky takes down Koala with a nice headshot there. He has overhealed himself, so we'll have to see what happens. Beam will have to push. Lockdown gets taken out by Gizer as well. Is the quick cheese strat going to work here for AGN? For Agony. Buck now looks like he's going to push into the bedroom, which is where Smoke is, I believe. He is going to look at the gym hatch. But he does drone it out. He does see Smoke and he wisely backs out. He's not even going to take it. Noodles takes down Beam. Takes his head off. It is now a 5v2 here. And it looks like the push out of Mother of War has just been stopped dead in its tracks. They do still have that thermite though. He takes out the wrong one. It is the one. Nope, it is the one just up there. Yep. Now you got it. There you go, Sayer. That is the one you want to take out if you want to get rid of the noise. He doesn't see anyone. The dock is wisely backed out.
Going live.
So Saya is going to open up the strip club wall here, and I'd say he is going to sit behind strip club. He does have diffuser as well. No, he just straight up pops it. Now he runs back a little bit. And he is going to use it as cover and just peek out. Breaky is there, but he doesn't quite hit anything yet. Let's see if Habana does do anything. Currently on the roof as well. Not making a lot of moves here. It does look like they are going to meet up on the pool table deck. And we do have, what, Rook sitting behind the... so Smoke's still upstairs. Not quite sure where they are. Oh, and there is some shots being traded out here. Thermite doesn't quite take down Doc. He just misses the headshot. And he hits down Jaeger, then takes down Noodles. It is now a 4v2. And he does run in. He needs to get covered. Breaky is taking down Glaz. It is now all on the Thermite. And the Doc goes down. Breaky goes down without being able to heal himself right now. It is now a 1-on-3. There needs to be a 15 seconds left. There needs to be a massive clutch here. He is going to go for the plant, but he gets taken out by Clarence, and that is now 1-for-1 with an excellent hold there out of Agony. The attack just fell apart there from Mother of War. Collapsed pretty quickly. Lockdown was a little bit aggressive on that bar window, and he ended up paying for it, getting taken down pretty quickly. Didn't cover his flanks, didn't wait for his team to move up. And it cost them. It just cost them. They pushed one at a time and just got cleaned up. Need to act more like a team there. And so obviously now they do need to take bar and stockroom because they did win downstairs, and we are seeing a Smoke, Bandit, Jaeger, Valkyrie and Rook out of the defending team, and a Blackbeard, Buck, Capital, Thermite and Twitch for the attacking team. Interestingly enough, no Monty and no Glaz. They must think they're going downstairs again because this is the exact lineup they ran for the basement defense. Obviously you can't rehold the same site twice. You have to wait one round. Whether you win or lose that defensive round, on your next defensive round you can then go back downstairs. So we'll have to see what they're going to do now, because they aren't running a Monty or a Glaz, so I don't expect to see this take in stockroom either. We might see a heavy garage push with a hold on this door here for stockroom dominance, or we could either see through kitchen, or even an upstairs push, or a or a strip club take here. The strip club take obviously didn't work very well at all for the for Mother of War, so we'll have to see if they can do as good a job as what Agony did in defending it. But Clarence's drone is in the corner there, actually. We'll see if that matters. Beam doesn't quite see it. Now he sees it, he takes it out. Okay, so they are -1 drone here. And it does look like, yeah, they must think there was a 5-man construction spawn. Alright, so maybe they're going for a very, very quick take. Nope, they are going to go upstairs. Okay, so let's see what they do here. Blackbeard's still downstairs, taking it very slowly, looking at that kitchen door, make sure he doesn't get peeked. Capital with him as well, going very slowly. It does look like they are going to go for this side door here. Nope, they back around. Maybe looking at a strip club push. Might Twitch with the breaching charges. They do push into cash room, so it does look like they're going to push downstairs into the garage. Do we have any defense from the attacking team? Arekulala is through the wall here. I think he has heard them. Not quite sure. Maybe he's just waiting for it to explode. I think he has heard them and does know they're there though. And he does impact nade it, and he doesn't see anyone. They are going to have to watch behind him now, and he is going to pick a fight here. Not quite sure what he's going to get at. He doesn't know the Twitch is on their side, and he picks up Buck just like that. Now he's got to be really careful because they definitely know he's there. He sees the Twitch, he downs it, and he takes out the Twitch. Koala has done some work now on this defense, and he does finally get taken out. Clarence picks him up with a nice headshot, and now they have freed out the cash room. And we'll have to see what happens, because they do know it was a 3-man push upstairs. They did stall it out, though. Blackbeard comes to join the upstairs push. And Thermite is with them as well. Where is the Capital? Capital looks like he's coming up now to join them as well. I don't know what he's been doing, but he hasn't entered into the building yet. And nope, he is dropping down. Thermite does have the diffuser. He is going to peek this door here. Gaz is there with the crossfire and with Saya, so it will be a 2-on-1 if he sticks his head in too far. They do have a Blackbeard, yep, so they're wisely going to let Blackbeard peek it first, but he goes down to Gaz through the wall there. Gaz picks him up through the foothole peaks. And this defense is just as strong as what Agony's was last round. And so they do hit Capitao. He's now on like 10 health. This is not going well for them. Thermite now the only one with health. And the smoke does go out. 30 seconds left. He can plant all 3 smokes there and literally just stop the plant. Force them to run through it. Capitao cannot afford to run through a smoke though. So he does have to go back upstairs and make sure he comes down another way. And he is going to come down. He is on the western stairs. Gaz does hear him though and takes him out. Gaz with a beautiful headshot there. It is now all down to Thermite and he's got a smoke to contend with here. He does run through. He tries to pick up the smoke, but smoke gets him with a headshot from the SMG-11. And that is a beautiful defense from Mother of War. And they do take that round out. Now 2-1 to Mother of War. So, Agony obviously had a push plan. They were going to try and clear out the stockroom from above in the cash room. It obviously didn't quite work out, and they got stalled up by a beautiful defense from Koala up top. Traded 1 for 2, which is definitely worth from a roamer. The whole point of roaming is you either want to stall timeout, which he definitely did, or pick yourselves up. Generally, a 1-for-1 trade favors the defenders. A 1-for-2 trade definitely favors the defenders. Yeah, so they did some absolutely beautiful work there. Koala with the roaming rook picks them up. But now we are on City Basement for the second defense. Agony obviously defending bar and Stockton. Now they have to go basement. And we are seeing a Valkyrie, Rook, a Frost, and an Echo. So first time Frost and Echo in tonight's map. And a Smoke as well. Interestingly enough, they are missing the Jaegers. So there is no ADSs at all to stop grenades, flashbangs, smoke grenades, or anything like that.
10 seconds left.
And we are seeing a Thermite, a Blackbeard, a Buck, a Habana, sorry, and a Glaz. So there is no barbed wire at all in the trench tunnel, and we do see Frost holding the construction tunnel as well. Mother of War with a heavy construction spawn as well. A 3-man now in the tunnel, but it does look like Rook. Pardon me, it does look like Rook is holding an angle down into the blue tunnel here with a shield at the end. Oh, and we do see Lockdown loaded with Blackbeard and Habana just behind him in tow, pushing into the blue site. Frost now moves into the blue site. Echo now just putting down some barbed wire. That's a very slow start, mate. And he only pops his yokai drone now. That is very slow. Let's see where he puts it. And it is going to go into the blue drop down here. He can't get it over the shield. He needed to do that quicker if he wanted it into the blue drop down. Just trying to make sure that no one's there, I guess. See what intel they can find. Frost is going to sit on this box here. This is a great solo queue strat. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Oh, and Lockdown loaded takes down Noodles. That is the Valkyrie gone. Although Lockdown did take down half his health. He does take down the Frost trap at the bottom of the stairwell. Not going to fall for that. So the call out does go for that there is a Frost. And we do see Buck droning out Strip Club. This is a late Strip Club drone. This is a very late Strip Club drone by Beam. Just making sure no one's there, I guess. They have cleaned out Garage. And oh, so the Buck is there. So he's cleaned out everything else. So they know there is not a roamer. Oh, Lockdown trying to hold the pixel peek. He has to peek himself out a little bit further though. And he does see it. He does tag the Rook. Doesn't do a lot of damage. Blackbeard's done incredibly inaccurate with that shield on it. It takes a lot of penalty. And the Glaz from Construction Tunnel takes down Rook in the back. Glaz pushing up now. He is going to hold this tight angle. Thermite is behind him. Gaz picks down Gizza. So it is now a 2-on-5, sorry. 3 members have gone down. The flashbang goes out, sorry, the smoke goes out from Glaz, and he is going to use that. The thermal scope, obviously being able to see through smoke. You can see it on the outside of that thermal scope there. Just trying to make sure no one else is in blue. Lockdown takes down Clarence with a beautiful headshot. It is now all down on this Echo. Saya goes down on a Frost Trap. And Echo is on his drone. And Breaky does, and he does get popped out. Lockdown takes down Breaky, takes his head off there, and that is a beautiful round. Lockdown doing a lot of work in that. I believe it was a 3K from Lockdown, 1 from Gaz, and 1 from 2 from Gaz, actually, I think it was. So the current standings, we do see Breaky on 2 kills, Clarence on 3, Gizzer on 1, Dark Winter on 1, and Noodles on 1. And we do see Gaz on 4, Sayer on 4, Koala on 4, with Lockdown on 3, and Beam on 2. Interestingly enough, that was the first round Lockdown has actually got any kills on. Alright, so we are going to see a Church and Arsenal hold again from Mother of War. They are going to go Smoke, Bandit, Jaeger, Valkyrie, and Mirror for their lineup. And the attacking lineup, we are seeing Blackbeard, Montagna, Capital, Thermite, and Twitch. We'll just call him Monty because he keeps it nice and simple. Montagna is French for mountain, by the way, so you will see a lot of people call him mountain as well. And yes, it is pronounced Montagna. You can go to Google, Google says, in which they get people from the native language to pronounce it for you, and they pronounce it Montagna. The ya is meant to be quite emphasized, but I'm uncultured, so I just call him Montagna. Alright, so these drones, man, they're just suiciding themselves out of agony. All I think we have left is the Twitch drone. It is! All we have left is the Twitch drone. Oh, wow. Okay. And the Twitch drone is inside as well. Goes and hides under a chair. Will it be peeked out? No, it doesn't get found out. They do have the Twitch drone. He might be going for a very quick mirror grab here. Is he going to move for it? He does move for it, and he does take it out straight away. Very cheeky Twitch drone. Figuring they're just going to do the exact same thing, and no one actually finds it there. Holy crap. What a good Twitch drone. Managed to stay alive. Alright, they do blow construction, and it does look like they're going to push a Monty down with it this time. They haven't boarded Glaz, so they're just going to force the Monty through it. Of course, there is a smoke there, so we'll have to see how this plays out. The smoke, when you are playing Monty, the first thing you should be careful with, he can hear the drone there, and he does see it. He takes it out. And Lockdown sitting behind him. I think he does need to just drop back slightly. Let the smoke handle the Monty. He did see the corner of the Monty shield there, so he will make the call out that there is going to be a Monty push. So it means he does need to throw these smoke grenades at some point. So they do throw a node. There is an AD. A Gaz with a C4 kill onto Gizza. I would say that was through the floor into Kitchen, and it was. It was in Kitchen. Oh, beautiful C4 out of Gaz there with the Valkyrie. And that is one smoke, and you see Monty has taken about 10 damage. He is still full shielded though, so the shots from Lockdown is not going to do anything. Although he does only need to bait out another 2 smokes. But that being said, half the round is over. He shields down, shields back up, and he is in the... And now he's down to half health. He has one smoke left to bait out, but they only have 1:30 left. And beam headshots Noodles. I'm clearly looking at the wrong thing. What's left here? We do have Thermite looking through Kitchen as well. Not going to be able to see anything. So it does look like it's going to come down to Monty and Blackbeard here to make the push. Saya peeks out, and Dark Winter takes him down. They do deal with that smoke. They have 1 minute left, and Dark Winter takes down Lockdown Loaded. With 1 minute left, the last 3 of them is now 3 on 3, so they are going to peek through. Through Monty here. There is someone behind the smoke, behind that back supply pallet there. And he does peek into the corner, and Clarence takes down Koala through the floor. It is now a 2 on 3. What's going to happen? Valkyrie does manage to down one, but gets taken out in reply from the Monty. Not much he could have done there. It is now all on Beam. It is a 3 versus 1, and he does have a Monty to deal with. He does not have C4 either. He did opt to take that barbed wire. And that does look like they are going to do a push. And he does see Blackbeard, but he doesn't take him down. Dark Winter hits his head. And it is now 2 for 3, sorry, in favor of Mother of War. With a beautiful Monty push. Honestly, that whole collapse, the defense just collapsed from the Monty, from Smoke, sorry, peeking out just a little bit too much there. And let's see, they are going to go bar stock again. So let's see if Mother of War will realize that they do like going this bar stock. And it does look like they are going to go for it. So they are going to pick the Monty Glaz strat here. So they are going to go for a heavy stock room push. Worst comes to worst, if they are in basement, you can just have Glaz and Monty push from the different tunnels. So Glaz would push construction, while Monty would push down blue, where they can't get flanked. Well, they can, but they probably won't. So it's not a bad idea, just to prepare for the worst of them going bar and stock. And we do see one Valcam just get thrown up into the corner there. Whoop, that's Blackbeard, that's not Valkyrie. That is the wrong Navy SEAL operator. And he still does his second cam. Alright, so he does throw one up into Strip Club as well with 3 cameras left. Misses the drone, doesn't even bother with it. And so, sorry, the defensive lineup. We are running Jaeger, Rook, Valkyrie, Doc, and Smoke. So they do like this 3-man setup. The GIGM brothers in Rook and Doc running them simultaneously. And from the attacking team, we are seeing the Monty, the Buck, the Blackbeard, the Habana, and the Glaz. And Valkyrie still has one camera left here. Alright, so she is going to board up Garage entirely and board up the supply closet as well. Where is his final camera going to go? I expect it to go into stockroom at this point. Yeah, so it goes up into the corner of stockroom as well. And Valkyrie, it looks like, is going to play the stockroom defense. I would have thought the Smoke was going to play it, but the Smoke is roaming upstairs. Does have the FMG9 as well, so not running the shotgun, so he can't destroy the floor. He's in bedroom. He's not even in stockroom. Cash room, sorry. So the defense just seems a little bit off here. It could be a bit more optimized, but we are going to see it. So we do see the Monty pushing in straight away. They are going to try and wait for this smoke. They need to realize... Alright, so Valkyrie does peek out. So they're going to say that there's no smoke here. What are they going to do? Maybe they think smoke's downstairs. The Monty does need to push in a little bit. Alright, so the ADS is in front there. And so he calls out, no one's here. That call out needs to be made. No one's here. Stick to the left wall, Sayers. Stick to the left wall. Yeah, that's a good boy. Alright. The C4 does get thrown, and he does push backwards. And Lockdown picks up Gizzard from the side. Lockdown in the church, and the bar, sorry. Not garage. Jeez, I'm bad tonight. And he does lose one shield, though. So he's down to his last shield, and they do know he's there. He does shoot at the dead Valkyrie. Is anyone going to be able to... I think he just saw smoke, and maybe he was just fine. And a wreck Koala does go down. Breaky takes down Koala. The Glaz gets taken out now, and the Doc is overhealed. Just trying to make sure that the Glaz now can't push him. He does need to be careful from Lockdown there from the side. Just checking his corners, and the plant is down now. It is now all on the defensive team to get aggressive. Breaky gets taken down by Lockdown, but Lockdown loses his last shield. His utility is now out. He's just a gun at this point. The smoke gets taken down. It is in the wrong spot. It is ineffective smoke. Smoke with his FMG9, and Noodles is sitting in the bottom of the rotation holes here, and he does go down and gets taken out by Gaz, sitting in the back. Lockdown on the side picks up the final one. It is now all on Dark Winter, and he gets taken out by Lockdown in the side as well. And that is a pretty good push out of Mother of War there. And the hold this time, the defense on the stockroom this time, not getting the better of Mother of War. It is now 4-2 to Mother of War. It is match point here. And Mother of War can go back down into the basement, which is what you'll see they'll pick. Very fast operator picks. Again, we are seeing Smoke, Bandit, Jaeger, Valkyrie, Mira, so they're not changing their lineup at all, making no adaptations, despite the fact it didn't work last time. However, you can put that argument down to it not working because of a play rather than operator pick. And we are seeing Blackbeard, Buck, Capitao, Thermite, and Twitch. They do like running this Capitao. I wonder what it's for. I'd like to actually talk to them and talk about that Capitao pick. And to find out why they're picking it so much, because from what I'm aware, there's just so many better operators to take on this push. You've got the Glaz with the thermal scope who can smoke out construction tunnel and literally just dominate the tunnel. You have the Monty who can push down either construction as they did last time or down the blue tunnel here and completely control that push. Or you can run both of them instead of the Twitch and the Capitao and control both tunnels. But they're simply not doing either, which makes it very odd for me. I can't work out why they take that Capitao. Maybe they're running the Capitao instead of the Glaz for smokes, but I can't imagine why it would happen. And we actually don't have any drones left from the attacking team. They suicided their first round of drones. So they've only got 5 drones left, and that includes the Twitch drone. They've just suicided their drones. It is a 5-man construction spawn out of Agony again here. And they are going to go for the drone. They will have to drone out the whole floor because they did lose every drone. So they're not sure that they can't be 100% aware that there's no roamers, which of course there isn't. But they can't know that at this point because they just suicided their drones in. If you want to be efficient as possible, you need to make sure your drones stay alive. You need to put your drones in spots where you're looking for roamers. And this just isn't something that Agony has done yet. So it does look like they are going to push in through kitchen and through the kitchen tunnel here, with Dark Winter droning for them. Clarence and Breaky going for the push. They didn't bring the Habana again, so it does look like they've blown, yeah, they have blown the construction tunnel, although they're not pushing it. And then the second Thermite has been used on the construction hatch, so they will realize Thermite's not there now. Lockdown needs to move because they're not pushing it at all. Alright, moving into the first person cam. They do take down the main camera. There is a camera in bar, I believe. I didn't quite catch that, but I think there was a camera in bar. And they're not using it to great effect. There definitely is a camera in kitchen. I don't know if they've taken it out, but there's definitely a camera in kitchen. And we do see Buck taking out the floor here. This is very good from Buck. He can just control this hatch here. There is no one sitting in Memorial, so that will be due for nothing. And he is going to smack these armory floors just once and not do anything with it. Thermite looking through the kitchen hole, making sure no one comes out of dirt tunnel. There isn't a rotate hole there through to the church site. He does go down on his drone. His drone is in kitchen with him. He drops it, realizes there's no one in Arsenal, but he didn't check behind him. He's looking into construction. Didn't see anyone. We do see Valkyrie on a cam there as well. He is watching Clarence on the camera. Realizes he's there. Can't get the shot though. And Jaeger in all this has taken half his health. There's someone dropped in Memorial. Blackbeard's gone low as well. Yeah, so Blackbeard is in Memorial. They have fired out Memorial. If Blackbeard pushes in there, he will get damaged. And he does see the hole. The door is still up. If he can walk in and take it out. We do have Bandit, I believe, sitting behind that mirror. No, Jaeger's sitting behind that mirror. He does open it up. Bandit gets taken out. And Dark Winter takes down one, but a Rekalala trades off Dark Winter again. They do see Capital in the side. And the Twitch thing didn't quite get taken down. Clarence takes out Gaz. And Gizzard takes down Lockdown. And Attack and Noodles takes down Koala for the final kill. And that is now 3-4 to Mother of War. It is still match point, and Agony do need to still win 2 rounds there. That attack, that hold, sorry, just collapsed out of Mother of War. They got picked off from everywhere. No one was really sure what angles they were covering, and they just quite weren't ready for the push by the looks of it. But that last minute push does come out, and it is successful for Agony. So that was brilliant play by Agony, a well-coordinated time and push, and they are putting up a bit of a fight here for Mother of War. So they are going to take Church and Arsenal this time. They're not going to go upstairs. Let's see if they are going to take that Monty. I think they're talking about it. And no, they take Thermite instead. So they decided either they can do a strip club push, or they are going to go downstairs because they did not win that They did not win the bar and stockroom hold. So they are going to go downstairs. So we do see a Valkyrie, a Rook, a Frost, a Jaeger, and a Smoke coming out of the defensive team. We are seeing Thermite, Buck, Blackbeard, Habana, and Glaz out of the attacking team. So we are seeing the hatches get reinforced right now. So Habana will be able to clear out all 3 of those drop downs. You see them right there, very tight. So one's already reinforced there in the kitchen. That one's now getting reinforced in bar by Valkyrie, and I suspect she'll go get the 3rd drop down here, which does look onto the blue tunnel. Yep, so she's going to get it right now. So all 3 of the hatches will be popped by Habana. Thermite will be able to take that down there at the construction tunnel and then rotate to wherever he chooses. And it is a warehouse start from the majority of Mother of War. That does surprise me. Of course, they can't know that they weren't in stockroom. So it does look like maybe they wanted to go in stockroom. So we do see the Smoke holding construction, as he should be. Making sure they can't push in for free. And Jaeger does come up and join him. He just plants an ADS. It's a bit further back, but he backs out. And Blackbeard has taken half of his health. Frost is just in the door there. And she does back out. Is she fully bolt? No, she gets hit in the side by the Thermite. That is a beautiful flank out of Stayer. Pardon me. And the Frost is done and dusted for this round. He will have to sit there on the cams. They do have a Valkyrie, so they do have quite a few cams to deal with here. And Blackbeard, not quite sure what he's doing. He's going to drone for himself and drone down into blue, I suspect. Yep, there he goes. Sees the Frost trap. Doesn't see anyone in there. Sees the shield. Will he jump over it? He tries to peek it. Doesn't quite see anyone. So that does say he is clear to hit the Frost trap. And he hits that Frost trap just for good measure. And then shoots that one as well. He drops straight down. He sees Breaky. Doesn't quite land a hit. Breaky wisely backing off, not deciding to peek a Blackbeard. You are very bold if you decide to peek a Blackbeard. So it is currently 4-5. And Bean makes it a 3v5. Headshots Noodles. Takes off his Noodle. Is now a 3-on-5. Rook sitting on Arsenal. He does hear the Barner go off. Fires blindly through the floor. Doesn't hit anything. Just backs off slightly. And Jaeger is in the construction tunnel. Sorry, we do have smoke popping off his smokes. Glaz making no progress so far. How many smokes does he have left? He's used all of them. He is out of smokes. So yep, there is the smoke grenade out of Glaz, and he just wisely backs out, knowing he can't do anything about it. Oh, he's planted his final smoke. Glaz needs to get out of there. He only takes about 10 damage from it, so it's not the end of the world. Beam picks up a pistol kill on a Breaky, but Clarence trades him over, picks up the headshot. It is now a 4-on-2 here. Smoke sitting in the arsenal, very game sitting under that kitchen hatch. You can get shot from multiple directions, and he gets shot from the Blackbeard across the way. Clarence takes down Lockdown Loaded. It is now a 3-on-2. And Gaz makes it a 1-on-3. It is now all down to this Rook. He is sitting in church. He has no control over Arsenal. Gaz is going to plant the diffuser. Maybe plant the diffuser. It did look like he's going... Yep, there he goes. He now goes down and plants the diffuser. He is getting covered off.
15 seconds to go.
Rook in the blue room. Going to peek out. He sees Glaz. Takes his head off. What a shot from Clarence. Prays through the wall. Does hit Say. He gets a headshot through the wall. Going to need those moss files, mate. What a shot. Is now all down the gas, and he gets taken out. A 3-on-1, and he cleans it out. But the Claymore gets him in return. Holy crap, what an end to the game. Mother of War pick up the end with the Claymore. Holy crap, what an amazing play. What a great way to end that game. That was fantastic round. I love it. Holy God, the excitement is killing me. Alright, so the final score there is a 5-3 to Mother of War. That was a great round. Agony put up a lot better of a fight than I thought. Agony put up quite a fight, so we do have to commend them for that. Mother of War, of course, they do pick up the win there, so they will move on to 14th place, and Agony will drop down into 15th. Looking back, there was quite some good play there from both teams. Clarence at the end there with the 1v3 was just insane. And yeah, that 1v3 was just insane, and the Claymore at the end was ridiculous. And also that stockroom bar hold. The bar hold was pretty good out of Agony as well. They clearly practiced it and clearly felt very comfortable with that bar hold because they did pick it first. And yeah, that was an amazing game, guys. I'm going to go clip some of those things and put it up on Reddit. That was amazing. Alright, guys, thank you very much for watching. I did enjoy that a lot. We do have a match in just a moment as well on this channel as well, and it'll be Lemon Squeezy taking on... I can't remember who they're taking on. Lemon Squeezy taking on... Crap, I can't remember. But I'll see you guys very shortly for that new stream. Alright, we'll see you guys soon. Or of course they do pick up the win there, so they will move on to 14th place. And Agony